Hey guys, Chris Murphy here. I want to do a video today to talk about self-esteem, how to grow natural, authentic, high self-esteem and where it comes from and how we're generally going after increasing our self-esteem. And just to do a quick update, say I'm doing a talk on Thursday the 5th of April. I'm coming back to London and yeah, I feel like the last 9-10 months has been an amazing journey, and I'll probably admit at the moment that I went into the meditation, the spiritual side quite a lot, and I think that was for very good reason, whereas now I still incorporate a lot of that into my daily routine, although I feel like I've got a bit more down to earth now in terms of like where things are going with the community, with getting people together, with meeting people, connecting more with people, and I've let go of a lot of how I sort of perceived the world, and talking today about that high self-esteem. So any sort of thoughts you have about people or the world, that was just something that I really wanted to discover. And this generic sort of self-esteem, so if you sort of say generally in self-esteem is how you, because we're conditioned to compete with one another. So with low self-esteem, you feel that you're inferior to most people. You've got a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety. You don't feel like you're being your true self. And again, that comes from certain thoughts, certain feelings, certain views about the world. You know, if you believe that people who are bad are confident people, then that kind of goes against what you feel like you could ever have high self-esteem, right? So high self-esteem, generally speaking, is better than people. So perhaps I've done this throughout my time, is more confident, maybe attracting more women, or it's to do with making more money, or a certain position, certain job title, you know, a better body. And we hold on to these as proof, and it's like throughout our day we need to be validated, we need that ego validated of what we have, because that's what's important to our self-esteem. So true self-esteem comes from letting go of that, from allowing something deeper, because high self-esteem and confidence is to be genuine and authentic, and something that you really feel of people is just to let it come through you, and it's something that you know, because you know yourself a lot deeper. And that's where I feel the meditation, for example, has helped with me. And it's making this distinguishing between your mind, like your conditioned mind will have all of these thoughts, and it's to let go of that. So if you imagine where your true power comes through is, for example, at the gym, when you feel like you can't go for a run, or you can't run this far, or you can't lift this many weights, and then that's what your mind is saying, your thoughts are saying, but all of a sudden you make this massive breakthrough, and it's like it came from nowhere. And that is the source of the true power. We already have the true power already inside us, and it's just we're conditioned to believe that we don't have it and we need it from some sort of external source. And as I mentioned, imagine you lose all of those things externally which give you high self-esteem, then you feel bad, and you feel bad on a deeper level in a way as well. Throughout, all your energy drops because you feel like you're better than people, and sometimes you have to put other people down to prove that you have high self-esteem, that you're better. And this might be attractive and it might bring certain people into your life, but it's not true, it's not authentically like where the power comes from. And as a final sort of exercise of where the true power comes from is just being fully conscious in the moment and fully present. Because if you're thinking about the future, you've got fear, you're thinking, well, what if this happens, what if that happens? And a good example of how you can be more present is just going for a walk in nature, like I'm doing now, and just focus on your breathing. That brings you conscious, you're in the moment. You can hear like the birds here, you can hear a river, stream, you can sort of see the aliveness in trees. And just from doing that, it will bring you present for even like for a second, for 2 seconds, conscious. And the more you can do that, the more likely when you turn up and you're in a conversation, you feel more confident, you're more alive inside. When someone talks to you, you actually listen to them, rather than you're in your mind and your self-esteem, and you're judging someone. You're like, I'm better than this person, I'm not as good as this person. So it's becoming more conscious and more in the moment that can allow you to let go. of that self-esteem. So I thought I would share that with you. And yeah, I hopefully see you in London if you're around. If not, do put that into practice and let me know how you get on. Okay, goodbye.